'cause he run ahead. But the meanest thing that he ever did, before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke. Got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some guy would giggle when I get red, and some guy laugh and I bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got clean. Roam from town to town to hide my shame. Well, I made a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search them honky-tonkin' bars. Kill that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry. Thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. There on the table, dealing stood, sat that dirty mangy dog, sat that son of a bitch who named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from the worn-out picture that my mother had. I knew that scar on his face had his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold. I said, my name is Sue, now you're gonna die. That's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down. To my surprise, came up from behind and he cut off a piece of my ear. So I busted a chair right across his teeth, into the mud and into the streets, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beer. Well, I tell you, I fought tougher, man. I really can't remember when. Kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Well, I heard him laugh and I heard him cuss. Reach for his gun, I pulled my purse, and I sat there looking at him, and I saw him smile, and he said, son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. I knew I wouldn't be there, help you along. So I give you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. It's that name that helped to make you strong. Oh, now you just fought one hell of a fight. I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in the gut and the spit in your eye. 'Cause I'm that son of a bitch who named you Sue. Oh, what could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun. I called him a paw, killed me a son, and came away with a different one of you. And I think about him every now and then, every time I try and every time I win. If I ever have a son, I'm gonna name him Bill, George, anything but Sue.
Yes!